How's it going, guys? I'm your host Jiala. Welcome back to a Singaporean Life, and for today's video we are going to be taking a look at how this single word umbrage became so popular in Singapore over the past week. Okay, so to start things off, sometime last week the SPH actually held this press conference whereby they invited different reporters, supposedly not just from CNA but from elsewhere as well. I'm not really sure because I didn't watch through the entire interview. Basically, invited them to ask questions about the entire restructuring of SPH, something along those lines. Okay, I'm not particularly interested in SPH or what in the world they do. Okay, I just know that there was this press conference that they held, and one thing led to another, and yeah, let us go ahead and check out how this incident first started. Okay, so I'm going to cut out different parts of the clip because I don't think you guys want to watch through the entire thing. Okay, so I'm just going to add in the main part of the clip, and I'm going to go through my thoughts on how I feel regarding this guy's reply to the reporter, and of course the reporter's question itself. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch the clip.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm Hui Min from CNA Digital. I have two questions. Just now you mentioned that the revenue from CLG will now be channeled into the new constitution of the company with new goals, right? So what might these be? Does it mean that the media business will now pivot to emphasize editorial integrity, for example, ahead of advertiser interests?
Okay, so you can see here Hui Min from CNA actually asked the question in quite a polite manner, but if actually go ahead and read between the lines, you'll realize that it is quite a loaded question. Now, I'm not saying that you can't ask loaded questions at press conferences like these. I mean, you are free to ask whatever question you like, right? But let's be real here, it's a loaded question. So what kind of reply exactly was she hoping to get out of the people that she was interviewing? Like, as a reporter, shouldn't you exercise more restraint and objectiveness when asking these sort of questions and not ask loaded questions as far as possible? Granted, no one is perfect, but surely you would have prepared, or could have structured your question a little bit more differently in a better way, so that it doesn't sound as loaded as it currently is right now. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at Ng Yak Chang's reply. Okay, so this guy is actually the current CEO of SPH Holdings. Not sure for how long though. Let's see.
Chairman, if I may just interject, I honestly take umbrage at your first question. There are reporters from here who receive substantial funding from various sources, and I don't believe that you would describe yourself as bowing to the needs of advertisers in doing your job. So I think that, please, okay, I would say, at least for SPH problem, we have always had advertising, and we have never considered to the needs of the advertisers. All right, so we have always continued to provide fair, reliable, credible reporting. So in reporting the answer to this, I will tell you first that the question, the fact that you had the question SPH title for in your words, conceding to the worst advertiser, I take umbrage in that comment.
Because I don't believe that even where you come from, you concede, all right? In doing your job, you do not concede to the needs of advertisers. So I must call this out. The chairman is a gentleman. I'm not.
SPH, the purpose of doing this is to make sure that SPH Media will continue to do the job we have done so well for so long.
Okay, so as you guys can see from the clip, he did get pretty heated up. Okay, and to be very fair, I do believe that he has the right to take umbrage at the question, because like I mentioned earlier, it is a loaded question in my opinion. So I do believe that he has the right to be angry at the question, but that being said, I don't think he should have lost his cool, because after all, this is like a professional setting. Like, I do believe that he should have been more well composed, and maybe, like I said, the tone from the reporter and from his reply as well, not that well thought out. Okay, the tone, the entire reply in general, the structure of how he did the replying, and of course the reporter asking the question in general, both of them I feel that they could have, you know, toned down on the aggressiveness just a little bit, and, you know, structured their questions and the reply in a less passive aggressive way as compared to what was being shown here. And I feel that a lot of people, like, they are jumping onto the hate bandwagon to just hate this guy for taking umbrage at the question. Yes, the reporter has the right to ask whatever question the reporter wants to ask, but at the same time he also has the right to be angry. But I feel that he should not have taken the piss at a reporter, despite the fact that, sure, you can be offended at the question, but you should have maintained your cool, because this is a professional setting after all. It is a press conference of sorts, right? I believe people are also digging up this guy's past and saying how because he was an ex-military general, and then they are just overgeneralizing people who are from the military to be bad-tempered and, you know, can't take criticism, something like that. I do not think that there is an actual link there. Sure, it is often generalized that people from the military are bad-tempered because they are always seen shouting at their subordinates and stuff like that, but I do not think that there is an actual link here, because you don't have to be from the military to take offense at that question. You don't have to be from the military to be bad-tempered and all that, right? So I do not think that linking his past with this incident is fair for the guy. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and of course subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more of such future content, or I'm going to take umbrage because you did not subscribe. Alright, I'm your host Jia Le. Peace out.